Hi, I'm Joan London.
And I'm Charles Gibson. Tomorrow, a breakthrough test for prostate disease and a man's guide to healthy living.
Plus Bruce Willis and a great Smoky Mountain National Parks adventure.
Tomorrow on Good Morning America.
I'm Cokie Roberts. Later on Nightline, a new poll shows Americans oppose cutting programs like welfare, defense.
Yes, Thursday, on the Emmy-nominated all-new Amazing Race, take a deep breath and plunge into icy water. Sample live octopus. The guy teams have the muscle. But does the last woman in the race have the stronger will?
We're going to give those boys a run for their money.
All-new Amazing Race, CBS Thursday. A killer virus forces a quarantine.
What have you given me?
In 48 hours, they'll find out if they live or die.
It's incurable.
Until then, all hell will break loose.
Hey! You pig.
It's going into shock. Come on!
You're all nuts!
Another network has reruns, but Chicago Hope is all new when it moves to its new night tomorrow.
Laugh along with Dave, Marcello Mastroianni, Tim Robbins, Connie Chung, and more this week on The Late Show with David Letterman. Now your local news.
Next on TV3 News, 11 at 11, pro-choice activists take a stand on the recent violence at a Norfolk abortion clinic. A fierce battle is raging for control of the capital of Chechnya. And Hampton Roads' first New Year's baby arrives. We'll introduce you. Bob Matthews has College Bowl highlights. Tal White is in with the workweek forecast. Next on TV3 News, 11 at 11.
Tonight, big-time movie stars Gene Hackman, John Ritter, and the driving sounds of the Robert Cray Band headline The Tonight Show with Jay Leno. Your local news is next.
Next, kidnappers force a millionaire to make tapes while he's locked in a hole.
If I said it was the pitch, it would be making it sound like a palace.
Now a jury hears his chilling plea to his family. Also, did the Ebola virus that killed dozens in Zaire arrive in Canada today? Plus, more devastating evidence against O.J. and the Knicks fight to stay alive. News 4 in 30 seconds.
Seinfeld's Michael Richards on his trademark entrances as TV's funniest next-door neighbor, Kramer.
I came up with this kind of entrance because I had to fit myself into the scene. And when I come in, I got to really come in. Yeah, that's pretty intense, huh?
It's Bet. It's Bet. Tomorrow night, Bette Midler joins Kramer and the gang for...
Tonight on an all-new Late Show, Dave welcomes Oscar winner Jennifer Connelly. Plus, the top 10 messages on Britney Spears' answering machine. Now your local news.
From the WCTV studios, news with...
All new tonight. Now your local news.
From the WCTV studios, news
with CBS.
Thursday, a victim is a dead ringer for one of CSI's own in a case that will haunt Gil Grissom.
Don't tell me you never went home.
A powerful new CSI. Then, a young lawyer goes missing. Now he'll leave a bizarre trail of clues and hide a secret you won't believe.
Am I the only one that finds this strange?
A new Without a Trace after 2 CSIs Thursday.
All new Dave, actor Jeff Daniels, plus new GM of the Knicks, Isaiah Thomas, and the top 10 signs your car should be recalled. Now your local news.
From the WCTV studios, news with Gary Bartlett and Sharon Caswell.
Tonight on an all-new Late Show, don't miss the long-awaited return of the one and only Madonna, plus the top 10 other rumors about the British royal family. First, your local news.
From the WCTV studio.
Later on The Tonight Show, Jay tunes in to the dulcet tones of Robert Downey Jr., plus thumb dudes Ebert and Roper, and how he gets all electronic. Your local news is next. Later on The Tonight Show, Jay flies in the Aviators' Best Supporting Actor Oscar nominee Alan Alda, plus Shia LaBeouf, and the astounding Cirque du Soleil. Your local news is next.
Now, NBC 739 News at 11. Doppler 7000 shows it best. Rain covering most parts of the county tonight, and the heaviest is still to come. Downtown streets are wet, and a flash flood.
The West Wing will end a career. The investigation is focused on CJ. Then, a criminal intent where the quickest way to catch a killer is through his mommy.
Let me get out my violin.
And the power of two, crossing Jordan and Los Angeles Grant. And
1 week from tonight, don't miss Anthony Edwards' guest appearance on America Online. Those of you with America Online can ask questions and speak directly with Dr. Green. Go to the NBC Online Auditorium. The keyword is NBC. Your local news is next.
Mahoning Sheriff's deputies stopped 2 motorists and fined more than they bargained for, 100 rocks of crack cocaine.
And a major water line break leaves Youngstown homes without service and cancels classes at YSU.
The biggest guest stars are on Will and Grace, starting with the return of Minnie Driver.
Love her!
Plus, Macaulay Culkin is Karen's divorce lawyer.
How would you like to live under my skirt?
Then guess who's back? It's Harry Connick Jr.'s romantic return. And finally, for the first time in primetime, Madonna.
I think I'm gonna cry. As a gay man, I'm oddly drawn to you.
Yeah, I get that a lot.
Madonna, part of Superstar Will and Grace, Thursdays this May on NBC. Coming up on The Tonight Show, find out from Michael Douglas that, well, it runs in the family. Plus, the faceless tunes of Godsmack. And face it, who better than Jay to guide the way? But first, your local news.
You're watching NBC for New York. And now, Chuck Scarborough, Sue Simmons, Janice Huff, and
Shalamanamon.
With the world starved for justice and people in need of champions, there's one place to turn for heroes. The Fox Box, Saturday mornings, now more than ever.
Only 1 hour Simpsons event. Who's behind the mask of Springfield's new crime fighter?
Mild-mannered Homer Simpson.
You're not mild-mannered. You're often liquored up and rude.
A Super Simpsons, all new, part of a full hour, next on Fox.
For 9 years, the question has tormented him.
I want to know what happened to my son.
He blames himself.
But now, as the end of the X-Files nears,
I've been following my son's case. He calls to me.
The answer.
The killer has killed many people. He's going to keep on killing.
Will lead to a revelation no one is prepared for.
You really don't know what you're dealing with, huh?
The X-Files. 3 final episodes. 1 ultimate truth. At 9 Central Fox Sunday.
All right, get on in there and talk to him.
He keep doing it.
That's right. The cable's gonna be on, so I need you here to let the satellite dish guy in. All right?